Hey guys, this is Marger Videos. Well, working away. Put the camera over here, right? Yep, working away on the farm. Right now we're picking peaches and prunes and nectarines and all sorts of shit. But got a big project coming up pretty quick here. We're putting fencing around the homestead here. To keep animals out and humans. Originally I was going to do the fencing project myself, but sometimes it's better to pay a contractor to do it because you end up in conflicts with family and neighbors and so forth. And once your pegs are all been, once your land's been surveyed, you put your fencing right to the property line. You just put your fencing in, it's contractor done, it's all legal, everything's binding, and that's the best way to do it. You kind of just clean your hands of it. But this way, someone else can do the fence for me and I can learn from it. So that in the future, when I get a mini excavator, then I can learn from what's been done on my property and I can apply it to other properties, right? So, I'm going to be doing a few different things. It's going to cost me a little bit of money, but, you know, I can work with someone and I can learn how to do the deer fencing. And yeah, it might be another opportunity down the line, right? So, I mean, I'm good at operating excavators and all sorts of shit like that. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to learn a new skill, right? Learn something new. So, but you know, part of the property next to my family member, which is a real dick. Long story short is we have a bit of falling out, and he has a watering addiction. He likes to water the crap out of everything. And I had these beautiful peaches. I mean, they were all like this. Yeah, it's huge, but they're all soft. But you know, peaches, if you water the shit out of them, doesn't mean they'll get big, but if you don't pick them in time, they'll soft. And that's what my cousin has done. And he waters the freaking shit out of the land. Like, I mean, basically, the trees are basically floating on the dirt. So, yep, something we never see. Think about seeing trees float on dirt. That's how waterlogged it is. Crazy. Hey, shh. My cat. So, anyway, yeah. So he basically got everything so freaking waterlogged. And I talked to some guys, and the best treatment is to put 15-foot posts on that side of the property, and the rest of the property is going to get 8-foot. So we're going to go with deer fencing. I talked to the guy, he's going to come do an estimate tomorrow. Actually, you can get a few estimates tomorrow. And I'm going to pick the one that can work the best for me. And there might be fists flying and F-bombs left, right, center from my family member. But you get a contractor doing it, and you tell them stop for nothing, and then that's the way to go. You know, I mean, I could do it, but then you watch someone else do the project, right, and they have all the right tools to make things straight and perfect, and that's what I want to learn, right? So, you learn from other people. So, I mean, I had talked to a friend of mine about putting galvanized posts in, because the ground is so saturated, but then that's too much money. And I priced out 20-foot galvanized post, 4-inch diameter, was going to cost about $200 a stick. So that's out of the question, too expensive. So I got some different solutions. Something regarding high voltage rock and roll. Yeah, that's that's going to be interesting. Some friends are in the cattle business, and they have given me some really good ideas. So, anyways, we're going to see how that goes. But you definitely don't want people screwing around with your property lines and everything. Your fencing, this stuff costs a lot of money. You know, that looks around between $5,000 to $10,000 to do a project. And this fencing the homestead around, which is the main homestead here is 6 acres roughly. So it's the main farmhouse is where I live. So I'm basically fencing that off, and that way I can work on my equipment, I can park my trucks and equipment here, and everything's all under surveillance, which it has been for a couple of years now. And it's everything. You can put surveillance in your house and on your garages and wherever else you want. But I got a couple trail cams out in the trees too, so that's a really good investment. So, anyways, yeah, it's a bit over you know, just a bit more money being spent than it should be. But you know, if you have dogs or animals, your children or whatever it is, you want to keep them safe. And here we live so close to M Highway, it would help keep everything safe, right? We've had a few things stolen here over the years, and just basically for my own safety, I'm doing stuff, my own safety, my girlfriend's safety, and so forth. I'm going to be fencing the property off because it has to be done now. It's not being done 2 weeks from now. It's not being done a month from now. It's being done now. I told the contractor I want it done now. The sooner it goes in, the better, right? So I don't care. It's got to be done. And now the money's coming in with the fruit, right? So it's not a big deal, right? And of course, I don't use my personal money for projects like this. It's farm money that pays through the farm projects, right? So that's how it works around here. Sorry, my kitchen is not the cleanest. Typical bachelor these days. So, anyways, gotta do stuff. So, anyway, I'm not supposed to build a video. I can't talk outside about stuff like this because people have good ears. Not as good as mine. I have pretty good hearing, but nonetheless, you never know what people are doing, right? So yeah, so stay tuned for that project coming up. Maybe if the guy, I mean, I probably won't be filming. Well, I might film the guy putting the posts in, and doing the fencing, and you know, kind of, you know, well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe do a little bit of filming to show you guys what the guy's done, how things are doing it, how he's doing stuff, and at least we can document those things for your future reference, because the videos will be on YouTube for a long time, right? And I can always go back to them and reference what's been done, right? And also, it's a good thing too, if you get in conflict with your neighbor and something happens, it's on video, and that can be taken to authorities if that is needed. So these are all things a guy can do to protect yourself. But my biggest thing of advice is to anybody who has arrogant asshole neighbors or family members. If you're doing a fence project like this, just hire a contractor. These guys know what they're doing. They're professionals. I mean, even though you even know how to do the project, you're better off paying someone else to do it, and that way there's no conflicts, right? You tell them, you go, don't stop for no one, and that's the way it is. Once you start doing certain projects and you get conflicts with your neighbors and your family, it's a totally different story. So anyways, stay tuned for those projects coming up. You know, just the way it is. Fences make good neighbors. That's going to be the title of my video. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. Like I said, it's going to be high voltage rock and roll. So I'll talk about that at a later date when we get to that project there too. And that helped me document a video too, just in case family members decide to do something illegal. So right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Remember to comment, like, and share my videos. And remember to ask questions. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.